Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to be using Chatsonic for some essay purposes. Now you can use this for a lot of things aside from essays, so even if you're not a student, this channel is all about marketing obviously, so you can use this for articles, blog posts, social media posts, but given the fact there's been some recent news when it comes to NBA, I'm going to write an essay about NBA specifically, and if you don't think that people write about NBA in sports in college, then maybe you've never been there before. Anyway, give me a second, I'm going to write a prompt and we'll go from there. All right, so write me an outline for an essay called Why LeBron James is the Best Basketball Player Ever. This article, random, and not really random, but made up essay is going to be based upon him breaking the scoring record. Anyway, what I want to do is click on the arrow here. Give me a second. I'm going to cut off the parts where it loads so we don't have to wait around, and then we will go from there. All right, so we have a very short outline. Obviously, you can expand upon this. If you ever wanted to write more, it's pretty simple. Given the fact you probably know a little bit about the topic, you could bring up more sections talking about not only his impact on and off the court, you can talk about what he's done, maybe some of his endorsements, some of the stuff he's funded, the championships he's won, the MVPs he's gotten, and so on and so forth. But let's go one at a time. I'm probably not going to do all of these, but let's go with each section. All right, so write a few introduction paragraphs for the essay called, we have our title there. In this, make sure you talk about the overview of the greatest basketball players of all time and why LeBron James stands out. So this is the cool thing. Anytime you want to write a paragraph or an introduction, you can also talk about what you wanted to write about. In fact, if there's more you wanted to talk about there, say like the number of rings he has, the number of MVPs, anything else specifically, you can just let it know. Anyway, I'm going to click on the arrow here and see what we get. All right, so the greatest players in basketball have often been discussed and the best of the best regularly debated. Jordan, Bryant, Johnson often find themselves at the top of many lists. And as it goes, we have LeBron James. He's widely considered to be one of the greatest players of all time for good reason. A tremendous success in the sport, both on and off the court, accomplishments, impressive number of points, 4-time MVP award winner, 3 championships, and so on and so forth. Then at the end, it talks about, in this essay, we will explore why LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. Pretty cool. So that was a good introduction. Obviously, you can extend it if needed. Let's go on with the next paragraph. So I'm going to paste this in, change it around, and write a prompt for it. All right, so next, write a few paragraphs about LeBron James' historical and statistical accomplishments. Make sure that you include his career stats, team and individual awards, and of course, accomplishments on the court. Looks good. Let's hit enter here and see what we get. All right, so talk about incredible success in his career. As of that season, he's a 4-time MVP award winner, has been selected to 17 All-Star games, and holds the record for most points in playoffs history. That's based upon that season. I was going to say, well, based upon very recently, he's the #1 scorer. So he's also won numerous awards and accolades, championships, MVP awards, gold medals, more awards, and so on and so forth. Tremendous impact on the court. First player in NBA to have at least 25,000 points, 8,000 assists, and 8,000 rebounds. In short, has achieved remarkable success in his basketball career with numerous awards, records, and accomplishments to his name. Great. Actually, what I want to do, I'm going to copy this just so I can, paste it. Give me a second. I'm going to copy this and paste it into a Google Doc. It's funny, I just realized I put why LeBron James is the best basketball player ever. Okay, there we go. Still, Chatsonic knows what we're talking about. So far, that's what we have. Let's go back. Let's go to the next one. So we have this right here. Once again, I'm going to do a similar prompt. So I'm going to paste this in or copy and paste it. Give me one sec. So write multiple paragraphs about LeBron James's impact on and off the court. Make sure you talk about his roles in social justice, philanthropy, and role model for the youth. Let's click on arrow here and see what we get. Okay, talking about the impact he's had on and off the court when it comes to social justice, being vocal, amazing role model for the youth, using his platforms, and this kind of wraps those things up. Good. I'm just going to copy this once again, and we are pasting this right down here. We have a few extra breaks there, and I think this is going to be, in conclusion, the actual real last conclusion. If not, we'll just jump to it because I think you get the idea about how it goes. Yes, perfect. So let's copy this. Once again, I'm going to put in a prompt. Give me one second. All right, so write a conclusion for this essay called, and we have our title. Make sure that you talk about his impact on the basketball world and his long-lasting legacy. Okay, so a pretty quick one there, but it's undeniably one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He has achieved remarkable success, both individually and collectively, and he has an enormous impact on the basketball world. His legacy will live on for many years to come, yada, yada, yada. I think you get the idea. I'm going to copy that and paste it on over. Right, so there we have it. Just like that, we've created an essay. Yes, I understand it's not the longest essay in the world. I have been to college. Sometimes essays didn't have to be very long. Sometimes they had to be like 20 pages, a certain amount of words. So obviously, that's going to change based upon you and your mileage, so to speak. You can always add more if needed. You can tell it to write more about a specific section. You can talk, write more paragraphs. And a very easy way to actually increase this is just create more sections yourself. But if you don't want to do it, obviously you can have Chatsonic write another outline, extend it for you, or if you know more information about it, like this is 2 and 3, you could add 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 would be conclusion. And then you can just repeat the process that I did, where you go through each section, you write a paragraph about it, and then you focus on some of these specific sections as well. You can also add to these as well in case you want even more content. But hope you got some value out of this video when it comes to using Chatsonic for all your essay needs. Like I said, this could also be used as an article, blog post, social media post, whatever is going to be that you might need to use it for. Also, if you haven't gotten to check out Chatsonic, I will leave my link down below in the description. And if you click that, you can get a free trial so you can test it out for free and see just how much you like it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is James, and I'll see you in my next video.